there, Supalama here. Today I'm just going to do a package opening from Chris Ahrens, Lockpicking Heaven's Gate, and macgng. Mac was a request to, I believe, cut a key or two for, I think it was a Duracam or a medical cam lock or two, and Chris was a lock exchange. Oh, I didn't take out the shipping label here. 1 second, see if I can get rid of that. I do like to keep all my labels and addresses safe from anyone, just in case. So we're going to open up Chris Ahrens first here, just because I feel like it. I'm going to go get my X-Acto blade, rusty and dull, as always. Get this one out of the way for now. The table is a bit of a mess. I had to repair a couple GM clusters over the weekend. I'm not going to cut anything important here. Alright, what do we got here? It's written on this. This is not slingshot. This is how we do it in the South. So kill a moose. So apparently this is a slingshot from Chris Ahrens. That should be interesting to try out. Thank you, Chris. And he sent me a few locks, it looks like, so we'll get the box out of the way here. Get the pile of other empty boxes. Does anyone else have that pile of boxes because you keep getting so much mail? This a little bit easier here. Camera's off to the side today. France with a TZ. There we go. Oh, that's a plastic plug. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. That's plastic. This must be the plastic lock he was telling me about. Very interesting. I can't wait to get into that. Very, very cool. Sounds a bit funky too. Looks like regular pin tumblers in it. What do we got here? A very shiny Baldwin. Gold Dragon. Oh, by Pick Me. Yes, I've heard about this one. Baldwin. Very nice. Mummified key. I'll have to give that one a good pick. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't need any more Den Brass locks. I've got 2 already and I can't get into them. This one's a Schlag keyway, so it's rather mild as opposed to the other ones. He sent me the Yale, which Bosnian Bill did a whipped video on. And it's got that classic Den brass pinning in it. He goes in nice. Ooh, smooth. Maybe I'll have better luck with this one. You know, let me show it to you guys for a minute, because as soon as Den Brass knew that I got it, he told me, rip off the tape, rip off the tape. I want to show you something. And so, regrettably, I did, only to reveal this monster secondary set of pins on it. There's the other Den Brass lock there I got. I get maybe 2 or 3 clicks in, and I get nothing after that. So, Bosnian Bill didn't even know about what's going on in here, nor did he gut this. So I have no idea what's inside here, aside from the fact that he wanted me to unwrap that bit. And that sits in my to-do list since I got it probably a couple months ago. So maybe I can get into the schlag and tell him I finally got into one of his locks, and maybe then he'll be proud of me. Damn, Chris. You're sending me a lot of stuff. I feel bad for only sending you a couple. What's this one? Oh, dimples. What is this? It says schlag up top, but that's interesting. Oh, I see. It's just in a schlag kick holder. So it's a Dom. Is this a challenge lock? 'Cause those key pins look very, very thin. No, I don't think so. They're like, it's like somebody had a normal key pin and then buzzed off the edges on each side, and it's a blade, basically. Interesting. I wonder if this is the one that Chris Ahrens was talking about. There's a Dom that he has in his collection currently that has the Dom wafer pins that I've been after to study. As it turns out, the wafer pins I've been making have been made before by Dom, and I had no idea that I was essentially copying off of them. What's this? It's a Medico cam lock again. Almost looks like it's brand new, actually. Very cool. Okay, and that's it out of that pack. No key with the cam lock, but that's okay. I've got 2 or 3 others without keys right now. Chris, I'm going to have to send you some more locks. The problem is, my last set of challenge locks were from you. So the ones I sent back to you are the only ones I don't think you've picked yet. Abus. Fun key made by... Oh, Potty! Oh, that'll be fun. Never picked a Potty lock before. I only see his locks online. Yep. There's the pi symbol there. Very, very smooth. He's probably going to shun me for picking it upside down, but I'm no good at picking these locks the Euro style in their proper orientation for them. No good indeed. Oh, what's this? Looks like a quick set lock. It looks like a security pin up front, so I don't know if that's a challenge lock or not. Let's just leave that there for now. Maybe a key will arise. I think that might be it there. Devious Dexter, Trekmaster 30. Yep, that's it there. That is indeed another challenge lock. Not too bad. A Trekmaster's pinning there. That should be interesting. I think I've picked one of Trekmaster's. I still think I've got another from Chris Ahrens, which I've not been able to get into yet. And as he did not send me the 700, did he? Oh no, it's a D12. Oh dear. That is the D12 keyway. Does that have the lower pin as well? Just gonna look down the keyway for a second here. I don't see anything down that keyway. But it's a very, very nasty keyway, as all the pins rest right on that ledge there, if this would focus. So that ledge there is where these guys rest on. You can kind of see them there. That's where they rest on. Wow, that key looks like you could saw a tree down. Very, very smooth too. Wow. Chris, I owe you for this one, man. I'm gonna have to send you something really nice next time I send you something. Really appreciate all these locks, man. Wow. 11.5 minutes and we're only halfway done. Next on the Mac. I believe these are all just medical cam lock parts and some blank keys and such. Neat little baggie there. I did have to do a cut there. Did accidentally show my name and address. Okay, looks like he's got some stuff labeled. What do we got here? Make keys, please. Okay. I'll message him later and double check with him. Okay. 2, 3. Looks like 3 key blanks and 1 actual Medico cam lock in there. I'll tear that apart later. We've got some smaller stuff, some key pins, looks like a couple of sidebars, some springs. Nice. He sent me, it's a full one. There is a full one without the shell. Another full one without the shell. Wow. Another full one without the shell. Full lock with actuator. Another full lock with actuator. And this looks like, an empty Duracam. He had mentioned to me that he wanted to see a Duracam challenge lock. I have no problem obliging that. I'll just have to figure out what I can do. It looks like there is some room to do some other stuff in there. But there's something else coming down the pipe eventually. The other bits were commissioned so that way I could get some sort of Medico cam lock and maybe a Schlag Primus or another Everest kind of that's what I'm looking for. Hybrid, I guess you could say, between a sidebar being made out of the Medico cam lock pins and the sidebar. Sort of like how I did with the last Everest, but instead of using check pins and a sidebar, I just take these parts here, and it looks, I would say these pins actually look smaller than your standard Medico. Maybe they're the same size. Might be a little different. But these are very nice, and I should be able to do something very nasty with them. And I've got lots of sidebar pins, and it looks like he gave me a bunch of springs too. So I should be able to make something very, very nasty out of all of this. So macgng, I'll get in touch with you about these keys, just to double check what you want me to do with them, if you want me to cut all of them or what have you. Chris Ahrens, lovely stack of locks over here. Ignore the mess of soldering iron and dead motors over there. I'm gonna give that slingshot a try sometime. I'll have to pick up some bearings. And everyone else, thanks for watching.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.